Okay, so y'all know decolonizing everything has been like my thing since like college, right? Okay, so check this out. Remember U.S. history where they were so big on teaching us World War I, World War II and everything, right? And it just felt like, okay, I gotta know this, I guess, but it just didn't feel relevant, you know, especially if you don't understand. And then later, if we're lucky, we learn our actual history, like in college and stuff, right? And if you didn't, I got you, because that's been my whole life mission, to spread that information. Like, did you ever connect like World War I, World War II with like the history of the melanated world? Because I got you. Okay, so basically all these Bamas had an inferiority complex about their land and resources, so they started robbing it from the melanated world. Gave no clues about our lives, our livelihoods, generational wealth, psychological well-being, etc., etc. Only them, that's it. France invaded about 15 countries of Africa, 3 countries of Asia, in the Middle East, 4 countries of the Caribbean, 2 countries of the Pacific. The UK about 13 countries of Africa, 14 countries of Asia and the Middle East, and the Caribbean and North America and the Oceania. And then you had the USSR, the Soviet Union, now Russia. They really focused on taking over white people countries like the Eastern European ones and the Caucasus, and about 5 white-ish Central Asian countries. Now Germany had invaded about 6 countries in Africa, many of the Pacific Islands, and 1 base in China. And they wanted all the loot from France, Britain, and Russia. They got the Ottoman Empire involved, which pretty much invaded all the Middle East before they were a country, and even Austria-Hungary. So boom, they tried to take over the loot of the biggest robbers in the planet, and even got really close, like invaded a couple of their lands, like for 4 or 5 years. But ultimately got whooped on and put in a timeout corner, which meant relinquishing all of their invaded land to the biggest bullies in the planet, as well as pay massive war damages and financial reparations to them, as well as huge military restrictions, naturally. No tanks, no air force, no submarines, and a very small navy. Couldn't do that bad thing. Now what this did was cause a huge economic collapse in Germany and humiliation and political anger, which then boiled into World War II. And when they got whooped on again in World War II, then finally they got split up into East Germany, controlled by the Soviet Union, and West Germany, controlled by the US, Britain, France, which eventually led into the Cold War and NATO. Because there's no honor amongst thieves. More on that later. Hope this helped. Bye.